Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum is still in the upper support region that we talked about yesterday. We haven't got really any significant reaction to the support zone yet. So there's quite a decent chance I think the structure will morph and change again, which is not necessarily a surprise. If you watched previous videos, then you know that we are moving to the upside at best in a diagonal structure, so it's not clearly bullish. That's the problem that we're dealing with here on the Ethereum chart. It just isn't clearly bullish. It is characterized by a lot of overlapping and messy price action. Here you can see that we have a wave 1 to the upside, we have a wave 2 to the downside, then an A-B structure. Yep, this might be another 1-2 setup then in wave C. But this is all based on overlapping and messy price action. And it's all the subwaves here are corrective, with the exception of maybe this, which I've labeled wave 1 of C. So again, you know, there is a potential for the wave count to morph and change. After my last video yesterday, I think we talked about this trend line in my video yesterday, and I highlighted to you that one signal that this local uptrend could be over would be a break below this trend line, a convincing break below the trend line. Well, I would call that convincing. So I can take now this trend line out, and we're watching for signals now that we've had a correction, that this correction completes. I still follow the yellow wave count here to the upside at the moment. Well, or the white one. I mean, they are basically the same, but the support regions are telling us which of these variations is currently unfolding. Quick explanation: in the yellow wave count, we had a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 pullback. I call this an A-B structure, where the B wave found support in the lower support range. And yeah, we could be in our C wave now, and the C wave would again, it could be an impulse, but then it would need to give us an impulsive third wave. Could also be a diagonal itself, which makes it more difficult. Whatever it is, there is a micro support region, the upper support region, that will help us distinguish between the yellow and the white count. Bear in mind, the white count allows for a deeper pullback, and that support area is between 2,630 and 2,560. As long as we're holding it, we could be watching for possible reactions to the upside to start a third wave. That's not clear yet, and there's nothing there that would indicate to me that this move up has started. Let's just double check if we can draw a trend line here. Not really. No, there's nothing convincing, because we have a break there. At least it was not a convincing breakout. No, probably also a bit too steep for a trustworthy trend line. So we continue to go lower. I shared earlier today on Discord that it might be that we're dealing with the white count here, which is obviously what would take the lead below 2,560. I think it's worth to be skeptical about Ether's ability to hold the upper support region, so a break lower would not be surprising. But that would simply bring us back into the support region for the B wave, which at the moment presumably bottomed on the 12th of August. So it's between 2,393 and 2,506. And in this scenario, we have an ABC structure to the downside. And we could now start wave C down. Okay, and then maybe this is a small 1-2 setup or something, but we could be in the process of moving down in wave C. So this is, in this case then, we probably have a little bit more room to the downside to fill in. And the 2,393 level is going to be the next key support. Below that level, the wave count will change, and it will become more likely that actually, well, that we get a completely new low below the 5th of August low. Whoops. And that could be a test of the $1,800 level. You see that here. It's a 61.8 retracement of the larger cycle. Basically, I think the right approach is to assume we go lower because the short-term trend is down from yesterday's top. Okay. So short-term trend is down. So assume go lower. We go lower, but watch for the first reactions here in the upper support region. If there is one, which I'm skeptical about, but there is nothing yet at the moment. But if there is a reaction, it could be the third wave to the upside. But this is not yet a reaction, it's too small. And if we break below 2,563, then we have to assume that at least wave B is resetting, and we can watch for reaction at one of these fib levels, 2,506 to 2,393. Overall, a quiet market at the moment, but it might need more downside. There's no sufficient buy reaction yet. So that should give you all the key levels. One more level is very important, and that would be here this B wave top. I mean, whether the B wave was maybe a triangle or not, I would rather pick this level here. So 2,685. A break above this level could be an early indication that we're moving up, and I will put a green line on here. The reason why this is a key level is because if we are dealing with a wide wave count, a break above that level would invalidate that a C wave to the downside is unfolding. So that's an absolute key level. Okay, so that's what I'm watching at the moment. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.